Many thanks for still staying with us. Well, just quite recently, Mr. Tony Okocha, a political chieftain of the APC in Rivers State, was quoted to have said that there is no peace in Rivers State. Mr. Tony Okocha was the former chairman, APC Caretaker Committee, and the current chairman, APC in Rivers State. Well, our guest, a political analyst, Mr. Alaibi Nana, will be making sense of this statement in our discussion this morning. Good morning, Mr. Nana. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Could you unmute yourself, Mr. Nana?
Yeah, I can hear you. I've unmuted. I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good morning and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Thank you very much.
All right. So, Mr. Tony Okocha was noted to have said that there's no peace in Rivers State. In some other of his conversations, he has also alluded to the fact that Governor Sim Fubara is a political investment made by former Governor Wike, Nyesom Wike, now the FCT minister. What can you tell us about these statements?
Oh, well, first, let's make this clear that the APC Rivers State today has two factions. One faction is headed by Nyesom Wike, which Tony Okocha represents. Then the other faction represents the party, well appointed, voted in by a legitimate Congress of the party, led by Chief Emeka Beke. This guy called, sorry to call him guy, Tony Okocha, Chief Tony Okocha, is an intruder within the APC through the arrangement of Nyesom Wike. So whatever he says or does is what Nyesom Wike has told him. On the other part, that Governor Siminalayi Joseph Fubara is an investment of Nyesom Wike. We thank him. We thank Nyesom Wike for giving us such a unique investment to Rivers State. That at this point of our nation's history, after almost 8 years of maladministration of the former governor Nyesom Wike, investments are now coming into Rivers State. Rivers civil servants can now smile home that they are really serving the state. We have enjoyed countless peace in Rivers State. We have enjoyed a lot of benefits of good governance, where we have pro-people initiatives orchestrated by the governor of Rivers State. So it's unfortunate that a Rivers man of that repute will come on air because he wants to please his paymaster, Nyesom Wike, to say that there is no peace in Rivers State. If there is no peace in Rivers State, will I be having this conversation with you? Rivers State is as peaceful, is one of the most peaceful states in this country. And it will remain so under a peaceful governor that has shown leadership, even in spite of all the insults, in spite of all the nonsense that has been thrown at him. He has had a peaceful coordination. He has coordinated himself very well, both in character and in his actions. Rivers State has enjoyed peace all through the festive season, all through last year, even when the Nyesom Wike faction of the political divide had continued to throw all sorts of mud on the faces of Rivers people and on the faces of the governor. He has never in any way come out to exert some level of power that he enjoys as the executive governor of Rivers to inflict pain on Rivers people. So I don't know where Tony Okocha got that message from, that Rivers State is not peaceful. Rivers State is the most peaceful state in this country. As I'm talking to you, so peaceful that even in the face of calamity, we have enjoyed the peace that we are enjoying today. So it's unfortunate that the arrangee chairman of APC will be towing this line. It has never been. It's quite an unfortunate. It's an unfortunate statement that is not showing.
All right, Mr. Nana, if I may, let me come in here. Mr. Nana, I hate to interrupt you, but I need to come in right now. you used a phrase,
Yeah.
RNG chairman. Could you elaborate on what
Yes.
you mean by an RNG chairman? Referring
Yes.
to
You
Mr.
know, in
Tony
my
Okocha.
earlier yes, and look, in my earlier remark, in my introductory remark, I told you that there are two main organs of the APC in Rivers State. One organ was duly elected in a duly elected Congress, formed Congress, attended by NEC and all party faithfuls within the APC, that elected Chief Emeka Beke. Immediately, the Yesonwike factor of being a minister under the APC government, now playing the tape and playing the ideals of the current president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu. Immediately he got involved in that. He created his own faction because there are some leaders within the APC in support of his actions to undermine the leadership of Right Honorable Rotimi Chibike Amaechi of the APC, who is the leader of the party, the ideal leader of the party in the state, just to undermine it. Nyesom Wike and his group, because they are now working with the presidency, came together and arranged Tony Okocha to be a Confucianist in the party. That is what is happening. Was Tony Okocha elected by legitimate Congress of the party? No, he wasn't. And he has never been seen as a leader of the party in the state by the members of the APC. The only group of people in support of Nyesom Wike's aspect of the APC led by Tony Okocha are the people who have refused to accept that they are members of the APC, walking around with Nyesom Wike as PDP members, and few disgruntled fellows within the APC who are with the Tony Okocha faction. If not, the ideal members of the APC in Rivers State are with Chief Emeka Beke, under the leadership of Right Honorable Chibike Rotimi Amaechi. These other people are just there to undermine anything that will distort the integrity of Rivers State, that will bring Rivers State to bad light by spreading lies about Rivers State to the public. That is the only thing they are known for, only because they failed to impeach a governor duly elected by the people, ratified by INEC, and ratified by the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Because they couldn't impeach him, they are now going about selling all sorts of lies, all sorts of rumors, things that are not in existence, only to undermine the effort of the governor of Rivers State to offer good governance to the people of Rivers State.
Okay, Mr. Nana, there are several issues that have plagued the political landscape of the Rivers people. One of which was the defection of the 26 or 27 lawmakers from PDP to APC. However, same Tony Okocha has alluded to the fact that these lawmakers are still members of the PDP, and they have not rather defected to the APC, bringing some sort of confusion to the whole discourse. What is your take on this?
My sister, you can see the kind of characters that we have in the political system of our country. People who don't have character and integrity. These are the kind of people that parade themselves as leaders. I don't know how they were picked as leaders of this country, especially in Rivers State. You will agree with me. In fact, you have video evidence. You have an evidence, yeah, I'm sure you have it. We have these characters who are former members. I knew they were elected under the platform of the PDP in the last governorship election. They were elected, I know. But in this context of messianic nature, where they worship a messiah, whatever he tells them, whether it's clearly thought out, whether it's purely polished, whatever he tells them, they do. In one of their antics to please their God of small things, Nyesom Wike, they went to the Rivers State House of Assembly, defected to the All Progressive Congress, even carried flags of the APC, waving it everywhere, went to court, swore an affidavit that they've left the party and gone to PDP. When they now saw that it is an error of judgment on their part, that their God of small things wasn't a God after all, that is also infallible, They saw that they've made the greatest mistakes of their political career. People that use their mouths to say they are members of APC turned around and now said they are no longer members of the APC, that they never decamped to the APC. These are the characters that parade themselves as leaders of our state. These are the kind of people that don't even know what they are doing with their lives, that they don't know that even this is an era of social media where things that you do will not go scot. You won't delete it. It is there. Your digital footprints are clear.
All right,
You said today you are a member of APC.
Let me ask you a question right there. It's still in line with what you're talking about. Now, what is the due process for defection? Because Tony Okocha is claiming that a verbal accession to defection does not mean that someone has actually defected. Now, did these lawmakers take due process? Did they do what they were supposed to do? Did they do what they were supposed to do to ensure their complete defection from PDP to APC? Or was it just verbal?
Of course. Of course, it wasn't just verbal. They went to court. They even went to court that they have left the PDP for the APC. And they organized a mini, what will I call it? Maybe a Thanksgiving or a rally of committee of friends or whatever they did in Polo Club here in Port Harcourt. We had Tony Okocha, the RNG chairman of the APC, accepted them and even gave them a flag, gave a speech which is evident on social media, which is everywhere, that these people have left.
And this
PDP
was done in the public space.
Yes.
Was the press involved?
Yes, they were involved. A lot of TV stations covered it. It is there. It is on social media. If you browse it now, you will see it everywhere. And this today, these same characters are saying that they never decamped to the APC. Well, Nigeria is a funny country. We are watching. We are watching what the courts will say as regards that. But as far as Rivers people are concerned, Rivers people have seen the light and they have agreed that these people are no longer members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, and they are comfortable with the young and vibrant leadership of Right Honorable Victor Okocha as Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, projecting the interests of Rivers State and moving the governance process of Rivers State forward. Not those who are distractions, who are only allowing themselves to be used by one man to undermine the interests of Rivers State.
Now, Mr. Nana, are you aware that the embattled lawmakers had enacted and passed 3 bills into law without the assent of the governor of Simi Fubara? Are you aware of this development, and what are your thoughts on that?
They are not embattled lawmakers. When you call them embattled lawmakers, it's as if they are actually lawmakers, but somebody is fighting them. The governor of Rivers State is not fighting them. As far as we are concerned, these people are former lawmakers, impersonating as lawmakers. So how can somebody impersonating as a lawmaker go to their chambers? Of course, there's no chamber. Wherever they meet, they go there, they sit down, discuss, set up bills to forward to a governor. Where is it done? It is these are impersonators, according to what the laws have to say. These are impersonators. But we have a governor who has a peaceful disposition, who takes this nonsense because he does not want crisis in Rivers State. So those people, whatever they do and they call it bills, they are non and void. They don't exist. They are just acting on a script, trying to make themselves feel relevant and to continue to deceive their few supporters that they have, that they are actually lawmakers in the state. These are former lawmakers who are just pretending to be lawmakers, impersonating the position of lawmakers. There are ideal lawmakers in Rivers State, headed by Right Honorable Victor Okocha, and as Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. And these people have been doing their jobs quite well. And the Rivers State has enjoyed pure dividends of democracy as regards this matter. And that's what we are doing. Those are not lawmakers. Whatever thing they bring up are not bills. They are just abusing themselves and pretending to be lawmakers. So those bills don't stand the test of time, and they will never stand in Rivers State.
All right. So, do you feel that pulling this sort of stunt, and probably some others that may be in the offing, was what led Tony Okocha to say there is no peace in Rivers, because it seems as though he's sure that there's a problem somewhere. So, do you think some of these political stunts, some of the things that he has considered to be, probably a driver to the fact that there's no peace in Rivers State? Your take, please.
Oh no, these are politicians. He used the word maybe metaphorically because of the division that they are having within the PDP. Little divisions that happen in any party, and it doesn't affect the governance process of Rivers State. If some few individuals gather themselves to cause a mayhem in Rivers State by continually overriding the interests of Rivers State by poking the eyes of the governor has refused to answer them. He has refused to take notice of them in any way, and we have been enjoying peace. There is peace in Rivers State. What we have in Rivers State is interest. One group of people are projecting the interests of the people, while one group of people are projecting the interests of one man. And in the middle are Rivers people who go about their daily activities, I can't even remember the last time there is crime or political instability in Rivers State. The only thing that we are having are just people running with diverse interests, to challenge themselves, to drag political power, all for the purpose of Rivers State. So far, the Rivers people have aligned with the governor, who tends to have people-oriented ideals, instead of that other group who are only projecting the interests of one man. So there is relative peace. Whatever they do is a distraction. It is wrong to call it a chaos. They are just distracting themselves, trying to distract the governance process of His Excellency, Sir Dr. Siminala Joseph Ubara. That is what they are doing, just to distract the governance process of Rivers State, not to cause crisis in Rivers State. That is what they are doing. And by the grace of God, the governor has seen those actions and has removed his eyes so that he does not use his political power or his executive power to push them to the wall, so that they will actually get the crisis they are looking for. They will never get the crisis they are looking for, because we have a governor of the people who do not want crisis in Rivers State, and who has continued to pursue the ideas of Rivers State.
All right, Mr. Nana, you have actually insisted that there is peace in Rivers State, going by some of the indicators that you have mentioned, and that Governor Sim Fubara is focused on governance and development in the state. However, I'll still take you back to Tony Okocha, who insists that the mayhem will still worsen in 2025, talking about the political feud between Wike and Fubara, and of course its consequences. And then he has been known to have made a statement saying that Fubara is a clog in the wheel of peaceful resolutions, based off of the fact that in December, that was when former Governor Wike celebrated his birthday. Fubara didn't even come to wish him a happy birthday, since December is a time when people come together and try to resolve their issues, calling him a clog in the wheel of peaceful resolutions. Do you think he's correct in his assertions?
It's unfortunate that adults will go through this process of politicking. I've never seen a peaceful man as Seminary Joseph Fubara. I've never seen a governor as peaceful in this country like this man, with what he has gone through in Rivers State, to be this peaceful. And trying to allude to Nyesom Wike's birthday, it is seems personal right to either wish somebody a happy birthday or not. That you don't wish somebody happy birthday does not mean that you have problem with him. This is a man that in the midst of crisis in this state, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria trying to side one man, came up with an agenda, a written agenda, that Sim must abide by those rules. Sim came back, look at those laws, and decided to accept them. But these people continued to poke through the eyes of the governor. And when the governor saw that these people are not even peaceful people, he decided to renege on those agreements that are not even constitutional in the first place, that do not even have the acceptance of Rivers people. He decided to do away with it. And trying to say that, if that is to tell you the kind of character that Tony Okocha is, trying to play the card of his master. Whatever his master has told him, or whatever they think is best to massage the ego of Nyesom Wike, that is what they are going to do. Bringing Nyesom Wike's birthday as paradigm to what a peaceful state should be is to tell you the kind of characters we have in Rivers State, we have in Tony Okocha. What will happy birthday to Nyesom Wike bring to Rivers State? Will it increase the GDP of the state? Will it provide jobs for Rivers youth? Will it bring up the developmental strides that this governor has been able to achieve in a short time? Will happy birthday bring back the glory of Rivers State that we are trying to bring in through Sim Fubara, having been destroyed by Nyesom Wike for 8 years? These are the issues that we are supposed to say. What will happy birthday to a man? Is Nyesom Wike a god?
All right.
So
thank you.
Please
Thank you
let
so
us
much,
not allow these people
Mr. Nana.
to cause. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much
I can
for
hear
your
you.
insights. I just have to let you go
Thank
now. We're hopeful. We are looking forward to see more dividends of democracy and good governance come out from Rivers State, regardless of the controversies and the internal political squabbles. So thank you. Good luck to you. Good luck to Governor Fubara. Good luck to Rivers State. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you.
All right. If you're still here, thank you so much. We're going to go on a short break. A new day continues right after that timeout. See you soon.